I sold my mother's ashes on eBay for $50. The buyer knew exactly who she was. My mother died owing me $47,000 money I'd loaned her for rehab bail, fresh starts that always ended the same way. When cancer finally took her, all she left was debt and a box of ashes. The funeral home wanted $3,000 for a proper burial. I laughed. Proper? Nothing about Linda was proper, so I listed her on eBay. Human cremains, estate sale, $50 OBO. I expected it to get removed, maybe get banned. Instead, within an hour, someone bid $500. Is this Linda Morrison from Phoenix? My blood chilled. I'd used a fake name on the listing. Who's asking? Someone she saved. I stared at the screen. Linda never saved anyone. She could barely save herself, but I needed money. Yes, the bid jumped to $1,000. More messages flooded in. People who knew her name, her birth date, but I'd never shared. The bidding war erupted. $2,000, $5,000, $10,000. Finally, someone offered $47,000 cash outlaid EB, the exact amount she owed me. We met at a Denny's parking lot. The buyer was a woman, maybe 40, wearing scrubs. You are Sarah, she said, not a question. I nodded, clutching the urn. Your mother talked about you constantly, her brilliant daughter who never visited. She was an addict, I snapped. A thief, a liar. The woman smiled sadly. She was also a nurse. Did she never tell you? My world tilted. What? Before the addiction, she worked pediatric oncology. Severed my daughter's life in 1992. Stayed with her every night when I couldn't afford to miss work, sang her to sleep. Bought her toys with her own money. She pulled out a photo, a little girl bald from chemo, sleeping in Linda's arms. My mother, young and clear-eyed, looking exactly like I did now. When Lily died, your mother held me for 3 hours. Then she started using, said watching children die broke something inside her. I couldn't breathe. There are more of us, she continued. Family she helped before she lost herself. We'd been looking for her for years, to thank her, to help her, but she disappeared. She opened her trunk, dozens of letters, photos, thank you cards. We pooled our money when we saw the listing, her name, the date, the place. We knew. I handed over the urn. The cash felt hollow. What will you do with her? What she deserves, a memorial at the children's hospital, a plaque, a remembrance for the woman she was before pain consumed her. I drove home with $47,000 in my passenger seat, the exact amount of my resentment. The price of my mother's ashes that night. I found her old photos on prints in a storage unit I'd almost thrown away. Frangers of pictures with sick children, commendations. Before I became the reason she stayed alive, the anger that kept her from completely drowning. The memorial happened last month. Over 200 people came, former patients, now adults, told stories of the nurse who made dying children laugh, who worked doubles to buy Christmas presents for the ward, who cried in supply closets after every loss. They unveiled her plaque. Linda Morrison, Sarah Hio Hearts, until hers broke. I kept the money, paid off my loans, bought a house, everything she would have wanted for me, but sometimes I wonder if I sold my mother or finally found her. If $47,000 was the price of her ashes, or the cost of learning who she really was. Sends photos of people visiting the memorial, telling flowers, telling their children about the nurse who saved their parents. Linda Morrison, addict, thief, liar, hero, all for the low price of $50 plus shipping.